Time now for a look through the day's newspapers, and Deeptika Laurent joins me on set. Deepti, you're starting in Portugal, where there's a lot of focus on that streetcar accident that killed at least 16 people on Wednesday.
Well, a lot of questions being asked in the Portuguese papers today, Alison, notably who was to blame and why did the cabin suddenly detach itself? Diario de Noticias focusing on the company who was in charge of carrying out maintenance operations on the more than century-old streetcar. A lot of scrutiny, of course, on that company. It's called Caris. This paper here noting that the cable car was serviced on the morning of the accident and no issues or problems arose from that servicing, yet eyewitnesses say that they saw faults in the cable car's pulley system at the moment of the accident. So this paper wondering what exactly happened between those two periods of time. And you also have Público, another Portuguese paper here, on its front page, also focusing on Caris, it says, which allegedly had reduced its maintenance operations from a 24-hour period to just 30 minutes per maintenance operation. So this paper quite scathing in wondering what exactly happened and who is responsible, which will be something that will be the issue going forward now in Portugal.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some answers in the coming days. Turning here to France, Deepti, Libération is looking at the logistics of transporting a 900-year-old tapestry, the Bayeux Tapestry, to London. And that comes amid a petition that's calling on Emmanuel Macron not to send the tapestry because it's too fragile.
Yeah, that's right. It's something that has alarmed not just art enthusiasts, but also experts, as this local French paper says. Even art experts are very concerned by this journey that the Bayeux Tapestry, which is over 900 years old, will be taking by next year as France loans the tapestry to the British Museum. And Libération is focusing on exactly what this will entail. It's on the front page here. Bye bye Bayeux, it says. This famous tapestry will be loaned next year to the British Museum in just about a year's time, in September 2026. So the paper has actually gone and investigated what it will take to transport this very fragile artwork. The Libération says that an accordion-like box will be made to fold the tapestry, which will travel by truck to Britain. The truck will also have to have temperature and vibration captors, which will enable the authorities to maintain the optimal conditions with which to transport this tapestry, because apparently vibrations are the biggest threat to the integrity of the tapestry. All this will be coming at a cost of about €1 million. And also, as you said, despite multiple petitions garnering thousands of signatures calling on Emmanuel Macron to call the whole thing off because it's just too fragile to be transported.
Meanwhile, Deepti, emotions are running high in the fashion world today. That's after the death of Italian pioneer Giorgio Armani. We saw him there on the front page of Libération.
Yeah, that's right. He's on the front pages of a lot of the papers today, notably in Italy. You've got it'll be hard for you to pick up an Italian paper today without seeing his face on a front page. Giorgio Armani, of course, a 91-year-old fashion designer, passed away yesterday, leaving behind an immense legacy, but also a very large inheritance or a large fortune. Il Giornale, an Italian paper, announces that the king is dead. He was the undisputed top fashion designer, an icon of Made in Italy. The paper calls him a genius and a giant. Il Mattino, another Italian daily here, says, "Ciao Giorgio, a magician of beauty," it says on its front page, while Il Tempo here calls him the best of Italy, and literally you see here turning the page on his illustrious career. The paper also noting that his foray into Hollywood began in 1980 when he styled Richard Gere for the film American Gigolo, and after that he became the stylist of Hollywood.
And finally, Deepti, we're going from a king of fashion to a queen of ants.
Yeah, that's right. It's a really fascinating article from Gizmodo, Alison, which actually is reporting on a study carried out at the University of Montpellier in France. The senior study author describes how his team were recently stumped by a very strange occurrence that they observed in a colony of the Iberian harvester ants. So they had seen that there was a presence of another species of ants in that colony, which never happens. And these were not stray ants who had just wandered into the wrong house. Rather, the researchers discovered that the queen of the colony, so the queen Iberian harvester ant, appears to keep reserves of sperm from other male species, which she then uses to create hybrid offspring, and then basically have extra workers to do all the grunt work in the colony. And worst of all, she appears to enslave those foreign males in her colony, and then use their sperm to create offspring who will do all her dirty work, if you like. I guess for queen ants, teamwork makes the dream work, even if it is forced teamwork.
Yeah, it seems like a good premise for a sci-fi horror film.
Indeed, it does.
Thank you so much. As always, Deep D, that's Deeptika Laurent with today's look through the newspapers.